Hey, how's it going, nerds? I'm Athaline, and welcome to this dumpster fire of a game called League of Legends Wildrift, where the devs have recently added a new champion called Warwick, the Wrath of Zon, or in my opinion, the doped up doggo. Now, I apologize that I am a few updates behind, but I am bringing to you this video today to show you the proper way to play Warwick. The exact and perfect way to put this good boy to good use. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Now, leveling up this good boy is not as easy as it seems. You can't just throw out a treat and hope that he does a flip or do a handshake. No. You're either going to be farming mid lane or killing the beast in jungle. That is right. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, why is he playing in mid lane? To you, my uncreative child, you're playing in mid lane to destroy the kids and furries that roam it. That is right. Warwick is a cleansing. He is the anti-furry beast. And what I first thought was, oh, it's a man in a wolf suit. But you know what? No, Warwick is a good boy. And what better way to prove his loyalty than to destroy not just the beast in jungle, but the furries in mid lane. First off, like any sensible human being, you're going to be focused on the build. So let's start with the runes. Your runes for playing Warwick will be in the Domination tree, Conqueror, and the Red tree. Obviously, Hunter Vampirism. In your Green tree, Nullifying Orb for the shield, and in your Blue tree, Pathfinder. Now, I can explain all of these runes to you right now, but you know what? It should be pretty self-explanatory. Conquer for the damage, Hunter for the damage, Null Orb for the shield, because you're going to be stacking so much godlike power that you could even put it in a shield because you're that godlike. And Pathfinder, just so you can be like a freaking living torpedo shooting right at that low health enemy to give them the worst day of their lives. So, yeah, let's get on to the first item. Alright, now let's get to the actual build. Now, to start off, your first item is Triforce. You are building that in your mid lane to harass the children and furries, giving them something to fear, something other than God to fear, which is the bite of a canine. Now, right after that, you're going to want to pick up your tier of goddess right after you know they're gotta be crying because they can't play the game anymore after you've leveled up your ultimate, you have your CC, and they clearly don't want to play the game as you are now currently lowering their elo. Right after you build that tier of goddess, you're gonna want to build the Blade of the Ruin King. Now, a lot of stupid people may play Blade of the Ruin King, Nashor's Tooth, or Divine Sunder first item, but don't listen to them. They're losing chromosomes, and they're probably copper, or whatever bronze is. What low elo. Jeez. You're gonna want to build Blade of the Ruin King, giving the even more soul sucky damage that Warwick has. And right after that, you're going to want to build Man Immune, keeping him on the field for longer, harassing the children and the furries. You're going to want to keep them at bay, because right after that, you will be building Gluttonous Greaves. And Gluttonous Greaves into Proto Belt. Proto Belt being the most American thing in League of Legends. Strapping a few rockets on the waist of a dog is not a sin, but a heaven-sent blessing. Now, right after your rockets, you're going to want to build the Rift Maker. Yes, your little eye, your best friend, the one that you'll be taking along with you in your jungle, also giving you vampirism, making sure that the menace that you are is even more terrifying. And right after that, you're going to want to get the Rabadon's Death Cap, because it's the drip that you need to get the bitches. So, that is pretty much the build for the good boy Warwick. And here's a few tips. Tip 1. You're going to want to focus objectives, like any good boy jungler should. Objectives come first. Tip 2 also ties along in tip 1. Screw your teammates. They're only there to help you feed and to get your shutdown gold. If anything, they're in your story. You're not in theirs. And tip 3 is you can only chat with woofs and arfs in the chat. Because you know why? If you don't, you're going to start missing your ult. And when you start missing your ult, your team is going to start flaming you. Well, to be honest, they're going to start flaming you either way because this build is completely stupid. But, yeah, that's about it for this video. See you, nerds.